Hello and welcome to another Retro Cores Chinese knockoffs, and I know a lot of you have been waiting a long time to see this one, and this is the well, I don't know what it is because it doesn't have a name, but it does say 25 features on it, ages 5 and upwards, and apparently you can plug it into the TV plug and play, send messages by infrared, cool, and PC link. We'll be taking a look at that feature later on. Unfortunately, I'd only have one unit, so we can't be taking a look at the wireless messaging. So let's take a look at this on the back. What can we see? Well, we have Advanced and Organizer address book, activities, 4 great games, Sudoku, Ball Blast, Disco, and Bubble Breaker, 4 background, or backgrounds, I guess that should be, and photo album with some really ugly looking dude on it. Yeah, I'm sure you know who that is. Okay, so what do we get in the box? Well, apparently nothing. I've actually already taken everything out, so let's take a look at what we get. So first of all, we have the video out cable. Your typical standard 3.5mm jack with a mono sound input and a video input. Nothing special there. We also get this 3-inch CD, which contains the drivers to connect this thing up to the PC. Now, I have actually installed this on the PC, and amazingly, it doesn't have any viruses on it. And you can't actually connect the device up to the PC without using this software, so this is necessary. And finally, we have the instruction manual, which presents itself as GM235. I guess that's what this machine is called. And considering this is brand new, it is actually kind of disgusting, the state of this manual. If we look inside, you can see it's kind of browned at the bottom. It looks like it's been stored in a damp location, you know? It's pretty nasty. I think it's pretty dirty as well. But the instructions are all in English. Or should that be English? There's some dodgy English in there. But basically, it gives you a lowdown on how to do everything this machine can do. Yes, and once we finish the English section, we go into Chinese. The exact same thing, but in Chinese. So, how about the device itself? Well, here it is. This is the device. And I've got to admit, it's pretty interesting to look at. Here we got a full QWERTY keyboard, which isn't actually that bad to use. It's kind of comfortable, to be honest. We got a D-pad here, or 4 separate buttons which act as a D-pad. A couple of menu buttons and an A and B button for the games. On the top of the machine, you can see we got the infrared sensor here, the video out, and the power switch. The back does have a cover on, but I took it off because it's one of those screw-on ones, so it was kind of annoying, so I just left it off. Here we have the mini USB jack where you connect it to the PC, and the volume slider. Alright, so let's power this baby up and see what it's like. And as you can see on the screen, it is called My Favorites. Let's just turn that sound down a little bit. Okay, so let's connect this up to the TV capture card so we can get a better look at it on screen. Okay, well that didn't work at all, did it? Apparently the video out on this thing is non-functional. Great. So we're going to have to do this underneath the camera. So let's take a look at the main menu here, which comes up by pressing, as you guessed, the menu button. Now we've got a diary, My DigiWorld, which has some interesting stuff in it. Well, interesting stuff. We've got chat, which is the infrared chat system, which is kind of pointless because if you've got to be close enough to send messages by chat, why not just speak? We've got an organizer, setup, and photos. Okay, so taking a look at diary, we can put in some little messages here, such as this. Where's space going on this? This thing has no TV out. Alright, and hold down the Alt and press the R button to get our explanation marks. Yeah, and we can save that if we wish. But I think what we'll do is we'll just go straight out of it. Organizer is pretty much like the diary. We've got a calendar, appointments, friends, which is just a phone book. Put your name, phone number, email address and all that in there. Homework is just basically a screen where you put in, you know, what homework you've got to do and you've got to look at it to remember. Same as the diary, really. Calculator. Alright, now calculator's pretty cool. You can enter in the digits by using the D-pad, or you can use the number keys here. So 5 times 5. Oops, did I put 6 there? Sure, I was pressing 5. Oh well, equals 36. 6 times 6 I did. Alright, so we get out of that. Notes, as you'd expect, it's just a screen where you put some notes. Ooh, yeah. You can save them if you wish. Discard. Okay, so let's take a look at the main meat of this system, and that is the Me DigiWorld. So first of all, we've got a beauty salon. Let's take a look at that. Make a new face. Yes, please. Pick a girl or a boy. Well, we may as well go with girl. Go with this lady down here. Okay, so, oh, this is one I saved before. Yeah, this is Betty. Okay, let's customize Betty. So first thing we can do is change some colors. So we can change the color of her skin there. Alright. We can change the eyebrow type. Change the eyes and what have you. Change the nose shape. Yeah. All sorts of stuff in there. Alright. So let's talk about changing the... Whoops. Let's put some accessories. Let's give her some sunglasses. Lovely. And maybe some accessories there. We've got some earrings. Band on the head. Give it a star. Lovely stuff. Okay. So you get the idea of that. You can customize your own face and save it. Save? Why not? We'll call her Betty too. Betty, where's space? Number... Oh, how am I going to put number 2? We're going to use Alt. 3? So that's 2? Man, that is confusing. Alright, we'll save it anyway. Alright, so next is the fashion boutique. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the exact same thing as before, but this time with clothes. Yeah. Alright, so we can change the type of clothes that she's wearing. Alright, let's give her a skirt. What have we got? Mini skirt. Alright, can we change the... Yeah, we changed the colour. Alright, give her a new handbag maybe. Yep, there we go. And why not give it a cap? Lovely stuff. Alright. Yeah. Okay, no, we don't want to save that. Alright, let's take a look at disco. I'm interested to see what this is all about. Okay, let's turn the volume up a little bit on the side. Where is it? Here it is. Right, is this some... Oh, here we go. We got the moves on the side of the screen here. Yeah, it's basically like a cheapy Dance Dance Revolution knockoff. Alright, so that is disco. Get out of that. Alright, let's go back to my DigiWorld. And we've got the Game Arcade. Oh, by the way, you're probably wondering, will you get different games if you press the Games button? Nope, it's the same set of games. So let's take a look at Ball Blaster first. Now, I'm looking at this on a very awkward angle, so it's a bit difficult for me to play. But you all know this. Seems to be on a lot of these cheap little machines. Very difficult to play on this angle. Alright. Bubble breaker. It's just an Arkanoid ripoff. And a pretty slow one at that. And finally we got Sudoku. Yeah, I could never understand how to play Sudoku, so yeah, I'll be getting rid of that. What's that makeover button? Oh, it's the face. Alright, we don't want to do that. Okay, let's take a quick look at the chat section. Let me turn that sound down as well. Alright, taking a look at chat, we can put a text message, face makeover, dress makeover. So I guess you can send your faces and your, you know, your dresses to your friends by infrared as well. Okay, we can send it. Let's just see if we can send something. Yeah, there's Betty that we just saved before. Alright, yeah, that's what we'll send. Okay, next. Yep, that's the one. Press A to send. Okay. Other unit in receive mode? I guess so, even though we don't have another unit. Okay, and if that infrared's flashing, can you see it on camera? Nope, it doesn't look like it is. Nope, send error. Alright, well, that's to be expected, I guess. Alright, so what's in the setup option? Well, we got date and time, we got alarm, secret, that's if you want to put a password in and keep all your little information secret. Auto switch off, you know, customize your name, customize the backgrounds, brightness, or we can switch it up. Should have did that at the beginning. Backgrounds, a few different backgrounds there, nice. Okay, and finally we got photos. Now, before we do photos, let's connect it up to the PC and see how it works. Okay, so we have it connected to the PC, and I can say for sure that this software doesn't have any viruses on it. But if you do try to connect this machine up to the PC without using the supplied software, Windows does not recognize it at all. In fact, it tries to format the thing, but fails doing that as well. So here we go with the software. As you can see, there's not that much we can do with it, really. I mean, we can wipe the device, and we can set, you know, backup images and diaries and so on from the device, and we can upload photos. That's about it. So yeah, let's stick on a couple of photos. We'll put on a couple of JPEGs from my YouTube channel. So this photo here is pure HD. This is a 1080p photo because it was used as a thumbnail for one of the videos. Okay, so now that we got these onto the machine, let's go and stick it back underneath the camera and see what they look like. Okay, so here we are. Let's enter the photos. And they've come up as picture 14, picture 36 and picture 10 for some reason. Alright, well, let's take a look at picture 14. Oh, okay, it's the Life in Japan image. But for some reason it seems to be surrounded by this border. Alright, moving the D-pad seems to move the picture up and down. You can scroll. Oh, it actually just repeats the picture, so you can scroll it as well. I don't want this horrible border on it though. How do we get rid of that? No, none of these buttons seem to do anything. No, alright. Well, it looks like press A. Oh, okay. Pressing A lets us select some of these icons so we can put them onto the picture, I guess. Yeah. What's this one here? Okay, well that just changes the actual border. Yeah, I don't want a border, that's the thing. Oh, next. Oh. Okay, well it's just gone back to the photos. Yeah, Okay. I guess it just saves the photo as you, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, same thing. Picture 36 has come up with a horrible border around it. And there's no way to remove this border by the looks of it. There we go, put a heart on her face. Lovely. Yeah, okay. Well, the actual quality of the JPEGs on this screen is not that good. They don't look very sharp at all. They look pretty nasty. But it's kind of disappointing the way you're stuck with this horrible border on everything. Alright. Well, I guess that's all you can do with the pictures. That wasn't much fun, was it? Yeah. Alright, let's go on to the overview. And there you have it. That is the My Favorite Game Console / Diary Keeper. Is it worth buying? Well, it might keep our young kids occupied for a very short time, but there's nothing that, you know, a cheap smartphone couldn't do a million times better. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. If this was released, well, it probably actually was released, the original version of it, you know, during the early 90s, this would have been a pretty cool little device, but now in 2018, yeah, it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. But still, if you got some small kids and you want to give them something, you know, a little bit different than a usual Famicom clone, then I'll put the link in the video description, so check it out. And yeah, you never know, maybe if you got a little girl or something, they might find it of some interest. So until next time, keep on gaming and enjoy your games. See ya.